Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening where you are. So let's begin today's live session, guys. There is a news coming up just in 20 minutes time. I hope that every one of you are ready for the news, as well as if there is any trading opportunity available for us. Like we do every single day. Today also we'll try to have some good trading opportunity coming along the way in the market, and also we'll be learning and growing. We'll be discussing all of them. Now before I begin this session, make sure that as usual you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So first I was looking at some of the very important pairs. Gold and GBP pairs looks very volatile. So first of all, as news coming up, I will be looking at gold first to see, and then we'll be looking at other instrument as well. Now after yesterday's trade, as you have seen, GBP JPY, we had also yesterday also GBP USD trade. Now let's see where we have the next opportunity, starting with the gold. And also let me know, guys, in the live chat which one you are looking at. Gold looks to me that is still bearish. Now if you look at here today, the price in a very narrow range on gold. This is the daily chart, right? So today is Thursday. There is only one more day for this month and week. Very volatile. And if you look at this daily chart, gold here is still bearish. Okay, it's still bearish. Gold for me, it still looks to me that downside we might see during the spike, during the news spike, and then we might see either reversal or we could see continuation towards the downside. This is the support level on gold, 1867, which is the 1865 level. Still, there is a very high probability for gold to drop, to break the daily low, as what is dropping is likely to drop. That's the law of trading. Now, if you look at this market here, there is a bearish engulfer in that area. Now and then followed by another bearish candle, followed by another bearish candle. So every candle that we see that gold has dropped, and every candle is a bearish candle. What I'm expecting on gold with the news to have a spike, another one towards the downside. So daily is very important price action. As you know, the daily price action I use for trading every single day. Now with that being said, let me see, my camera is off, guys. Okay, so guys, I think I was trading with another guys, can you hear me now? I hope that you can see me. Good evening, good afternoon where you are. Thank you for joining the live session, guys. Let's start another great trading day. And what we see here in that zone, this is the gold daily chart as I was looking, and I am expecting for gold to have another drop. So far what we saw that gold is significantly bearish. Now in couple of days we have seen that gold was showing very strong bearish momentum. And what I'm expecting on gold today with the news coming up, we might see another spike, and that could lead gold to give us a retest of this weekly and daily support level. Now looking at further lower time frame on the intraday perspective, we see that today all day long the price was consolidating in that area. It's in a very strong consolidation, and with that consolidation, what we can expect on gold to have a long week candle. There is a probability for now to have a downside later today with the news coming up. Now if I look at the 1 hour chart, what we see that gold currently, you see there was a resistance here, and we had a massive winning trade as well on gold early today, which is very good. In the London session before, we had quite a few trades. One was GBP JPY and then gold, both of them every trade coming up as winners. So here we see that on the 15-minute chart on gold, we see that the price respecting this resistance. So let me look at the resistance before the news coming up. So this is the resistance that we might see a reaction from this level. As the trend is still down, my bias is still bearish. What I think that gold might break the high, get a liquidity, and then we could see that gold is, after breaking the high, coming down to create a new lower low. So the bias is still bearish. Why? Because trend is your friend. This is how always trading with the trend is the most profitable trading strategy that one can ever have. So if you are learning, if you want to grow as a trader, I will recommend you always to look at the trend when you are trading. So let's quickly, before the news coming up, let's review our trade that we have opened on gold early today. Now if we look at, let me bring that trade on gold that we have opened. This is a 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio trade, so that guys you can understand. Now as I mentioned earlier, yesterday also, you're spending your valuable time, and I really want you to learn, and I really want you to make money from day one. This is the main goal in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, so that there is a learning curve. This is why being a trader is blessing. If you go to the university, okay, you need to spend 5 years from your father's bank account just to get a degree so that you can get a job. But in trading, if you know the right pathway, if you know the right person that can guide you from day one, is the time to make money and also to learn and grow as a trader. Now this is the trade. You can see gold that I have posted to the VIP at 5:50 p.m. in my zone. You can see the timing as well, and with the entry, stop loss and take profit. Okay, this is a live trade. For those who are VIP, they know that. So this is a live trade that I have sent out with entry, stop loss and take profit to the VIP group. And what we saw, that you can see from that zone, as soon as I have opened the trade, just less than a 20-minute has given 2 times profit on the trade. Now let me quickly explain what did I looked at in those don't know why this happened. OBS Studio disconnected recording. Okay, so guys, you can hear me. I don't know, something happened with the connection. Sometime it happens. So streaming live. Okay guys, so I'm back on the connection. Can you let me know that you guys can see me? I'm back on connection. Let me know if you find it any difficult to connect me. So what we saw, that in that area, as soon as this candle has formed, this is where I have called for the trade and I have opened that position. Now why did I call this trade? That, as I mentioned yesterday, that if you really want to be a profitable trader, all right, see, there is a misconception. The misconception is that those who you go to learn trading might say that, okay, you just need a course and so that you can trade by yourself. You can't trade by yourself if someone is not showing you how to trade. All right, if you try by yourself, you just keep losing money, because every mistakes cost money. It happened to me also. That's why in this academy I share my trades. Why? Because I'm confident. I know that I'm a confident trader, I'm a profitable trader, and I'm not afraid to share my position directly with entry, stop loss and take profit. This is the academy that you will find that I'm sharing. Now here is the reason that why did I open that position, is because you see that here there is a liquidity. All right, the price moves from liquidity to liquidity. So if you really want to understand liquidity, you need to know where the retail trader targeting their stop loss. Now as you can see, from that liquidity zone, the price broken down And once I saw that this market is about to break down, and at that point I have opened that position and also have shared that position. Now you need definitely to have specific strategy always to trade this kind of market, and that strategy is what is called a course or a strategy or education. So you need to see how the trade is open and how to apply that trade. And that's why I recommend you guys every day attend the live session, every day attend. If you are on the VIP, we do the live Zoom classes as well after this New York session live. Also there will be some specialized classes, because my goal here, everyone who are on the channel, who are on the VIP group, so that I can help you to be profitable trader. Now the rest is up to you. Let me know in the live chat if you are really want to be a profitable trader. Thank you very much for joining the live session. So now let's find out where we can find next opportunity on any of them. Always thank you very much. Khalid, welcome. Good afternoon, coach. Coach Power from Nigeria. Thank you very much. Please, coach, help us to do some analysis on EU and GU. Yes, we'll be looking at that. Absolutely. EU and GU are very, very important, as euro getting very volatile. GBP or USD also getting very volatile. So with the news coming up, we might see some, spike, which is needed. And that spike definitely will give us suitable entry. Let me see. Good evening. Dollar yen. Yeah, we will be looking at that. Dollar yen as well. Hello, sir. Any update on GBPUSD? Nama trade, we are still running, and I'm expecting GBPUSD to drop and to give us the TP target. Namarati, thank you very much. Do you have to stay? Yeah, I'm staying on the trade. This is the law of trading with us. Hi, coach. See Germany 40. Okay. Hello, Euro USD, Euro CAD. Good evening, coach. Where do you think gold will spike? So gold, I think that gold will spike to the downside. If any break of the high will give gold to the downside. Okay, any break of the high, we might see that selling opportunity on gold instead of buying. But let's the news play out, and then we'll be exactly knowing how the market is doing, and we'll be we'll be acting based on the current time price action. All right, thank you very much. Can hear you. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Hi, coach. Hello. Thank you very much. All right, so I see that, guys, you are ready for another great trading day. So gold, we see that it's now going up for a pullback, and let me find out where we will be buying or selling gold. We just need to see how the market is reacting with the news, and then we can look up how to find trading opportunity. Now let me see that on GBP USD. Now GBP USD, we have seen that this market, this instrument has significant upside today early on GBP USD. I think that with the news coming up, we can expect a pullback. Now if you look at the daily on GBP USD, this market is overly extended to the downside, so we might see longer term pullback to the upside. But because there is a news coming up in a couple of minutes, we might see that another there is a high probability for a spike, because that it's a very sharply downtrending market. Less likely that the market will straight go up. Instead, we might see that the market coming down for deeper liquidity trigger here. So as the news is coming, all right, so you see that this is a liquidity zone, and there is a big there's a big fair value gap here. So what is a fair value gap, guys? Do you have any question relating to this? See, the term that I talk, if you're not understand, you can ask me so that I can clarify. So there is a fair value gap in that zone, and that gap might bring GBPUSD to fill some of the imbalance, with the news spike, but still, this is a very sharply downtrending market. Now, as you know that a trend is not, that's it, the Rome is not built in one day. So a trend is not also developed in one day. So it is not possible for the market to go in one go. Possible anything happen in trading, but I think that we might see that deeper pullback, and then we can expect an upside bias if it is changing its direction. But so far it's local upside, but we might see that GBPUSD also coming down for like that, for a big drop. And then if we see that this market really changing its trend, we will look for until we see that news being released. It is futile to completely predict the market. Instead, let's find out in what situation what we will be doing. Now, from the 1 hour chart on GBPUSD, this is a very sharp impulse. We could see a correction, and because it's end of the week and month, we might see that the market might prepare for some bullish momentum from the, if you look at the monthly, you can see that this market already has a significant drop. And before it goes up, for a big move to the upside, we should see further liquidity grab. And my bias is still to the downside. All right, it's still to the downside, because why? If you look at this trend, guys, this is where I talk about the trend always. If you look at this market, it's trending, right? And that trend is not going to end in just in a matter of a day or in a matter of a session. Instead, we could see that this trend is, if it wants to change, it needs sharp liquidity grab, and that could lead by the news, that liquidity trigger, and then we might see that the market is heading. Now guys, I need a smashing the like button. For those who are watching, please give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. This is your channel. Once you do that, it helps me to reach more people, and also you're helping to grow the channel so that I can make more for you. We can find out more tips, and let me know any question. Everything's last week. Share a happy FX. Okay, so let me see here. Harry, good afternoon. Euro dollar. Yeah, I'll be looking at that as well. What is fair value gap? Mugda, very good question. Will be Deepak. How to connect with your account? Is any charge applicable? Minimum account size? Deepak, if you are our VIP member, you can find all the information on the group. I would recommend you to contact with the address that given. Thank you very much. Hello coach, what about GBP CAD? Yeah, I will be looking at that. Muhammad Yusuf, done. Thank you very much. Thanks, Muhammad Yusuf. So let me see here on at the moment on this market is really interesting here. It's just creating smaller candles on the lower time frame. So sometime the market structure became very how far it's gonna go up. So with the news, let me see the thing at the GBPUSD. Okay, so we will be leaving it here on GBPUSD with the news. Let me see gold again. So okay, so we see that market on gold looks like that we might see some kind of upside bias in the beginning, but as I mentioned earlier, the trend is down. Okay, after breaking the high, we can expect for the downside. But at the same time, if we see that GBP, gold has broken the high, has come back down, gather liquidity only, then we can look for buying opportunity. The market will tell you when if there is a reversal. The market will give you the sign of potential reversal. All right, guys. So it is important that you always be patient. Patient pays off, isn't it? Because by not being patient, what we can do is just losing money, right? And you don't want to do that. So make sure that you stay patient. All right. And patience is the key. If you are struggling from patience, there is a solution for it. Okay. The solution is very simple. Let me know how many of you are struggling from patience, then you can talk about that. It's important. All right. It's important means 80% of your success as a trader will depend on your level of patience, and it's achievable. Okay, the patience can be achieved. So now let me show you. Okay, let me see here. Okay, we see that Gbpusd slowly here what I think that there is a potential for Gbpusd to have a break. Yeah, so you see potentially downside. There is a bearish engulf around gold. The only problem here now to sell is the news. All right, so let's quickly look at the Forex factory before the news, guys. Let me see, we can prepare for everything. So just 5 minutes later, final GDP and unemployment claims, it's coming up. Very, very important news. And also today Powell is speaking. So if Powell is speaking, there is a volatility, that. So let's keep up on everything, how we can find the best trade possible in the market, along with patience approach to the market. So let me see why I'm getting disconnected from Serenity. I hope that I'm connected. Okay, so I have got one of you said very little patience. Had the today Zoom meeting for New York session, and then tomorrow will be for London session. So today after live we will have for New York session members. So now very little patience, Jackson. Okay. All right. So for those who have a little patience, okay, very good, very, very good point. So the patience comes from standard. I'll tell you what it is. See, you know what? When imagine, I'll tell you from a very fundamental perspective, guys. Before 3 minutes for the news, before we see the news, we don't want to jump on a trade during the news, but let's talk about that. From a very fundamental perspective, I will tell you. Imagine that, a little child, all right? A little child, how does the child develop everything, like the patience, intellectual ability, everything like that, especially how the child will look at the world is from their parents, right? Why? Because they intuitively follow their parents, and in 99% of the time you will see the child will develop everything as per their parents. Now it applies to not only parent child, it applies to every aspect. Friends, yeah, if you mix with friend, for example, if you are mixing with some friend, everyone has friend, I also have friend, you'll see that every dimension of your life will be evolving around those friends. Okay, let's say if you have 5 friends, one is very very patient. What happen is that that in reality, what we don't have, we project it onto others. We want to see with others who we like. This is the how the mind works. For example, if you are not patient, then what you will do, if you have friends who are patient, you will see that you naturally pay attention to that friend because you like that quality that probably you are lacking, probably you still didn't develop. And that's how when you mix with someone, either in real time or virtually, these days even you can connect with people virtually who the things that you want, you can have those people, you can mix with them and automatically start to absorb those things that you really need. And that's the best way to develop. If you are not having patience, then involve with the people who you think that have patience. Involve with the activities that will make you patient. The quickest way that I think that it's involving with people, because we normally pay attention to people. We see that Gbpusd is coming down now, and which is good. There is a spike. I want to see that it's getting spiked to the downside. With the news has been released, we see that there is some, I want to see that bigger spike. Let me see that the results has come out. So you see that let's see here. Okay, so stronger for stronger for USD. There's a mix. Final GDP is less, but unemployment claim is better. So let's see how the market is doing. We see that there's a mixed reaction, and GBP is getting upside. Let me see, where still not too early to say that it's gonna go upside, but let's find out which way the market is trying to be heading. So let's find out. So this is a very very strong bullish. So it has broken the upside. Let's see, it is now, we might see some kind of manipulation as well. First let's the manipulation happen, and then we will be able to see in fact which way the market is heading. So you see that there is a, okay, so on Gbpusd it has gone up, tested this level. Now if we look at gold, we can see the same thing. Gold also has broken the high, so resistance is broken. Let me find out what it is likely to do. So here the price has broken that liquidity zone. Now it is important to see, in fact, with that liquidity trigger, this is gold, is coming down for further liquidity. I think that without breaking the low, it may not possible for gold and all of them to go up create a new higher high. So let's see, before the candle close we will be able to know that. Guys, make a wish, what do you think, which way the market is heading? If we look at GBPUSD as well, we see the same situation here as well. So gold also has broken the resistance. Now it also tested the 20 EMA from 1 hour perspective. Okay, so let's find out. We see that there is an upside on gold. We have, quite a few candles remaining before final close. And let me see the GBPUSD. So we see there is a candle close. Now it is important to see here how the market is doing. If it breaks down, then we'll see. At the moment here, it is, for me, it's still maintaining local uptrend on the 5 minutes, but I'm still not very interested on buying at the moment. Still find out which way the market is heading, and then we'll be able to know exactly where to enter. Now gold also has broken this high. Now when the market reverse, it needs very sharp liquidity. For me, if gold market wants to reverse, it should break all this low first. It should break 1872 if it wants to reverse, otherwise just will come back down again. So on GBPUSD also the same thing. I think that is just a liquidity trigger. We might see that now a break towards the downside. Let's find out. Guys, are you ready? Let me know in the live chat. Thank you. Going up or down. Still we are seeing that some manipulation up and down. Following from Africa, what time is now from your zone, coach? In my zone, it is 10:37 p.m. So I'm in PM time. What should we do? Fatima, patience. We are waiting. So what to do? GBPUSD is going up. GBPUSD. So we can expect now to come down. All right. So let's find out. I'm expecting it to have a big drop because it gathered liquidity already. So let's find out. Let's find out, guys. So here, AUD USD looks better. Let me see what happened with AUD USD. Let's find out. AUD USD. Sometimes I can't see that. Okay, so let's find out. AUD USD, if we look at the daily, we can see that so far from this level had a bounce. Let me see the multi-time frame. Looking at the weekly, I think that you see that this is a long-term bearish market. We look at the monthly, we can see that this is a downtrending market on AUD USD. Now it is almost at the end of the month. Today and tomorrow is the last day of the month, and I think that AUD USD may drop further before the monthly close. So the price action is still bearish on AUD USD. Now if we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly as well, AUD USD, this is the weekly candle which is significantly bearish. There is a long wick doji here, and with that long wick doji, what we see that from that level, AUD USD so far from a downtrending a bearish candle with a long wick at the bottom, and which has a long wick at the bottom, and highly likely that we could see another attempt from the sellers on AUD USD. If we look at the daily, we can see that so far the price has created series of lower high. So it's a downtrending market. I will still be interested on selling rather than buying. We saw that the market has crossed the 20 EMA and again nearly has come back down. So this move on a USD, we saw that there is a strong drop followed by this correction, and we can expect another drop on AUD USD. So from lower time frame, you can see it's forming back-to-back two dojis here, and I will be waiting for potential selling opportunity as soon as we will find that on AUD USD. So all those instruments like gold, GBpusd, we see that GBpusd also had a sharp drop. Now this is the 1 hour candle on GBpusd. It triggers a huge liquidity, and I think that GBpusd may continue to drop again to this support level. All right, so before the candle close, we can expect downside. Now from the 30 minutes and 15 minutes price action, this is a long wick doji is being formed on GBpusd, and this candle is closing in 3 minutes on GBpusd. I think that we could see potential bearish. Let me see on the 5 minutes as well, potential bearish price action we might see. Let me see here how many people we see. This one, so this candle close will really important. I think that the weight has formed so far is bearish. Okay, so here I will be going short on GBpUSD, stop loss above this high, take profit. I will take here up to this level, which is on 1.5 risk to reward, which is good risk to reward ratio. and I'll explain later why I'm selling on GBP USD. TP at so I'm a bit late in entry, but it has come down. Very fast, guys. Sometimes it's hard to send in the right time and entering in the right place. Okay, so I'm up in my trade on GBP USD. All right, so as soon as I'll take my profit, I'll give a shout out, guys. All right, so I hope that you're enjoying this live session. This is this is the channel where you'll be learning and growing as a trader. If you want to check out more, if you want to trade with us and also learn my strategy that I am trading, and also I share all my trade directly with entry, stop loss and take profit target to the VIP group who are trading with us. You can also check out link below this video in the description area to see all the trade that I'm opening and to be part of this trading community to learn and grow together as a trader. Link below this video in the description area where you can see everything that I'm opening and doing as a trader. Okay, so here on GBP USD, it has broken down from that level. So I'm running in profit. So as soon as I'll see that I need to close that trade, I'll give a shout out. You know what I'm expecting for the price to break to the downside, because here is the need to see that the market has dropped a lot. This is if you look at the 1 hour chart, so this candle from the 1 hour is, you can see it has dropped a lot. So I want to see that it's coming down further, and giving us the profit that we need. We need to see that GBP at least come down to 1.2176 or below. All right, so you see that drop, which is looks good. Okay, so I'm running in profit on GBP USD, the trade that we have opened. This is sell trade. Let me know, guys, in the live chat, what are you doing with that trade? So we could see further further downside. I want to see that because this is a 1 hour candle. I want to see that it's coming down even below. Okay, so we see that drop which is needed for us. Okay, awesome. We can expect further drop. All right. All right. I'm still running. Okay. So I'm still running. I'm still running, guys. Okay. So there is a rejection here, but it's still running. Okay, so I'm still running, but let me see if we see that there is a potential for upside, we will be closing with the running profit. Okay, so I'm see what's happening here. Let it come down further. So there is still probability for further drop. This 5 minutes candle is very important. We want to see that it's getting rejected. It's not getting rejected, so it's testing this support as a resistance. Okay guys, so here is the key points. Let me see if we need to take profit. I'll give a shout out if I'm taking profit from that trade. Okay, so alright, so the way I see is still probability for another drop. Okay, I'm closing out with profit now, right? So we might see upside. I've closed out with profit. Closed out with profit Gbpusd. Okay, closed out with profit and we secured another profitable trade. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed. Let's see another one. Now this one, how many peep on my account? Let me tell you. So Gbpusd, this one, 93 till 64. So I have secured how many peep, guys? So my entry was at 1.2193, take profit 1.2165, 93, 83, 73, 60, 30 peep. 30 pips secured on Gbpusd. But it doesn't look 30. No, I closed earlier, not 30 pips. So the price closed at 85. So 85, 20 pip. Okay, 75. Yeah, 20 pips secured on Gbpusd. Guys, let's find out more. Okay, now let me know in the live chat you have got that secured. I really want you to confirm me in the live chat that you also secured the same in this live session. This is the #1 channel where you will be trading, learning, growing as a trader, where the profitable journey begins. So let me know, guys, in the live chat. Confirm me that you have secured. I need you to respond on the live chat. So what do you Gbpusd? Absolutely. Hello, coach. Thank you very much. I'm ready for more pips. Yeah, awesome, Jackson. We want to have more. You looks like it testing. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. We'll go. Yeah, like GBP. So we also closed our bot trade as well. Dollar yen. Yep. Grateful down. Okay, thank you very much. Could you please explain why you have .Gbpusd? Yeah, absolutely, Anka. I will be explaining and then I'll discuss more. Okay, this is the main goal here. It's not that I am trading, you are looking at. It's not my goal. All right, my goal is when I'm not here, you can pick that trade. This is the main goal. Now if I have that goal, if you don't have that, it's not gonna work. Okay, so you need to have the same goal. Is good from the 1 hour middleman. Thank you very much. Gbpusd, miss the trade. Deepak, why did you miss the trade? That's fine, no problem. Don't experience FOMO. There is a lot of trade. All right, if you are in our VIP member, let me show you the real trade that I'm sending, guys. As I mentioned, that this is the real trading academy where we trade real trades. Okay, so the reason, this is the one that we just have secured. You see that this one also have sent out to the VIPs. So we entered at 1.2190. Take profit target was 1.2164. We closed earlier here. Now let me show you that the previous trade, and then I'll explain why I have opened that position so that you know exactly how the trading works. Okay, so now this one is our gold trade. Just during the London session time, you can see that gold we have sold and we have secured that gold trade with incredible profit. Now GBP is still coming down and it still may continue to drop. So this is our gold trade, and today we had Gbpujpy also has given us the full profit. So every trade, you don't need a lot of trade, but we trade a lot. You see that we trade Gbpujpy since yesterday, AUD USD, AUD JPY, gold. But because I spend a lot of time, let's say a full-time trader, that's why I trade more. That's why I also send all of the trade to the group as well if I am not on live. But if you are, let's say, having a job, full-time job, part-time job, even 2-3 trades more than enough to make a living. Not only make a living, to make a rich life. Because the best thing in trading, 20 pip is enough for the month if you know how to trade. Sometimes 20 pip is enough for the month. Okay, now where we just secured 20 pip in this live session like this, trading is freedom. All right, it's freedom. For those who will say that trading is difficult, is not easy, is because they find it difficult. All right, so if someone find it difficult, they might make that difficult for you as well. For me, it's easy. You can see I have shown you in this live chat, live session. Okay, what I need, smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. All right, and also the profit that we are making, make sure you keep that secure in a trading account. Trade with a regulated broker. The broker currently I am trading, the regulated broker, given the link in the description area. You can go to that regulated broker, guaranteed 100% safe broker that you can rely for $1 million, no problem, or even $100 you can start with. If you don't see that link on the description, I can give you that link in the live chat. You can do enough diligent research about that broker, how trusted they are, then you can open an account with them if you like. I'm not a broker, I'm a trading educator. It's just to help you to find the right brokerage firm so that you can trade with the right people. So link given in the live chat, it's your choice, or you can trade currently who you are trading with, no problem. Make sure that you use a regulated broker so that your capital is in the safe hand. So now let's find out. We got secure 20 pip on GBPUSD. Now let's find out what else we have. Okay, every single day, almost every day, we are trading on live along with the trade on the VIP. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the session, that gold is bearish. You see that the price in fact has broken, and this is what happened. That's why you need a little bit of experience to predict the market like every single day that we do. And this is why this academy comes in place for you. Here you will be trading with me if you are joining in our lifetime membership plan. Also, you can learn and grow as a trader. You can see all the strategy that I am using. Also, you can use the trading tool that I am trading, including this TF strategy indicator that I use to find best trade possible in the market. And also you can access the live chat group where you have that environment. Now this live chat group, I'm admin for that because I give a very important emphasis on every people coming here so that they stay safe, they are not scammed, they are finding the right trading material, they find the right trading education. So if you want to consider joining, that will be the best decision you'll ever made. If you don't want to join, no problem, stick to the live chat, and I respect absolutely, everyone doesn't have that mindset. No problem, I'm here to give you everything possible. Even if you are not on the VIP group, you see that I don't hold anything. I just trade naturally and try to help you. So make sure that you help yourself as well by giving a like and also subscribe to the channel. Press that bell button and let me know any question that you have in the live chat. And thank you for being here, you guys supporting this channel. That I get a lot of motivation every day to trade and to do. Thanks for that. Thank you very much. Gold, yeah, small profit. That's awesome profit. That's good. 12 pips, 7 sec. Thank you very much. Okay, so you got 7-second delay. Why this delay happen? I closed that delay. I closed that gap. But anyway, how to join your VIP group? Deepak, you can join now. The first link below this video in the description, and also join the free Telegram channel so that you are staying up to date for everything. So if you are on the website, click join now button. Let me give you the website link. You can see that website link at the top of the chat, or I can give you that. This is the website where you are visiting here on the website. Okay, so once you are on the website, I don't know why this picture has gone. Okay, so you can click join now button. This is our Forex Trading Wizard Academy website, www.forextradingwizard.com. Click join now or click here to join, and then you will be able to join us to be part of trading community. So now let's see. We see that again the price is having some upside bias here. Let me see what it is doing on Gbpusd as well. Yeah, so here so Gbpusd, what do we see that in that area? Let me see. Where's the next opportunity? Cross. Thank you very much. Well done. What do you think about furthermore next week Gbpusd? Absolutely. For the next week, every week I do post weekly Forex forecast, and we'll be on top of it. No problem, guys. I'm still holding on GU. You are still holding, but we have taken the profit because this market is very volatile. 20 pips is enough. Yeah, absolutely. This time trading Forex 10 pips captured. Bebash, yeah, if you're trading first time Forex, first thing, guys, make sure that you be very aware of everything. Okay, look, I was like many of you are trading first time, so I know, in fact, what is the situation for those who are trading first time. So make sure that if you are trading first time, you use a smaller account. This is number one, because chances that you lose your first account. All right, use a smaller account. If possible, trade on demo as long as you want, because I know that everyone wants to transit to the live account, which is very normal, because until you trade on the live account, you may not pay much attention to it. So make sure you use a smaller account. Secondly, you do the risk management. This is what I'm teaching currently. We had, after this live session, we'll have a Zoom meeting with the group also, because in this live session we focus on the YouTube, we focus on more on trading, but there are some aspect of risk management. Let's say if you want to be a successful prop trader, then number one that you need to learn is the risk management. The only strategy for a prop trading that you need is to learn the risk management. All right, and this is what I'm teaching now. in the VIP group, giving a homework also. Now, if you are afraid of homework, then probably you might be afraid of VIP classes, because this academy is for serious trader. All right, if you are a serious trader, this is the right place for you. You can stick to the channel, then you will see how I trade, and then you will see that if you find anywhere, this will be helpful to you. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Any trade opportunity on gold? We'll be looking at that. Yeah, this is what I'm looking to see. Find out how many spread on gold and Euro USD. Bonjour. So the broker that I am trading is TMGM. Euro dollar is less than, I think, almost 0 pip. I can give you the link for TMGM. So they have a multiple account opportunity. You can choose any account type depending on your equity. You need to choose the account type. I've given that link for TMGM. So they are almost 0 pip. Okay, some account type no commission, some account type commission, but 0 pip broker and fully regulated. All right, one of the best broker you'll ever find there. Okay, so how many spread? Okay, how much to join VIP? So MK, joining VIP is not hard. You can find the link below this video in the description. If you are visiting the website, you can find that link in the description area. Just to clarify that I'm trading coach, I help traders to trade. I'm not a broker, so anything I say about the broker is just to help you. Broker is not giving me anything to promote them. For those who are trading with me, I tell to what broker I use so that they are guided in the right direction, and it is always good to trade in the same broker. This is the main reason that I tell, because every broker has a different pricing, different kind of levels. So if you are trading with a mentor and if you are in the same broker, it's good, but it's not necessary. As I mentioned, you can trade with your own broker and it's completely fine. Make sure that you trade with a regulated broker. This is the main point, so that your capital that you are making profit, you can withdraw, you can pay the bill. And let me tell you a story. When I was beginning, this is a real thing that I will tell you. See, when I began my trading, I was consistently losing money, and every day dreaming that I'll pay bill from my account, I'll pay bill from my account, and I will just keep losing and putting money in the trading account and losing. And one day I decided to do one thing. One day I decided to do that. Okay, even still I'm losing, I will withdraw some capital from my trading account and I pay my bill. Even I'm not making profit, I did that. I withdraw that little fund and I paid exactly that money to my bill, because that's how what happened. The brain registered those activities that we did, and that from that time my trading dramatically started to change, because my brain recognized that okay, it is possible to make trading, take profit and pay the bill. So this is what even you can try that. Okay, whatever the trading account, you withdraw some capital and pay the bill with this. Okay, that will help your brain to recognize that it is an activity that you can do to make a living, to take trading as a homework, as a freedom. All right, thank you very much. Opportunity, absolutely. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Jackson, 30-day pip. Yep. It's not about the pip, it's about how much per pip, okay, is the most important. What is the leverage you are using, how much risk you are taking, and how much risk management you are doing. All right, this is the most important part. US30, Mohanad, yeah, absolutely. Dollar CAD, you will be looking at that. Thank you very much, Simon. Good day, coach. A special greeting to you, sir. Please all the currency instrument which is more volatile with low spread. Okay, so which is more volatile with low spread? So the most volatile is gold, GBP, JPY, dollar yen, GBP, USD. I personally don't like euro dollar, to be honest. I trade all of them. The reason I don't like euro dollar is because sometimes it likes like a tortoise. It moves very slow. The currency pair I truly love to trade truly are GBP, JPY, gold. These are the two pairs I really love, and I take a lot of trade based on those. I trade all of them, but these two are very, very good and very good to trade, all of them. All right. So yeah, you might have your own favorite list. That's completely fine. Make your own list and find out which one, because what is good for me may not be good for you, but that's completely fine. But make sure you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel, guys. So I'll pause for 2 seconds. This weekend also I'll be releasing some very important content on the YouTube channel so that you guys are kind of stay up to date. So 2 second pause for everyone to smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and also press that bell button. That is awesome. Thank you for your support to the channel. So let's look at some indices to see where is the next opportunity. Now, before I move to the indices, make sure you join the free Telegram channel as well to stay connected, to stay up to date. The free Telegram channel link given in the description area. Also, I can give you the free Telegram channel link in the live chat. You can click that link and then you can join that, stay connected for everything, any trade. Even Okay, Meher, that very good question. How do you know when to exit the trade early? Okay, so this is a very good question, because we know that when to enter, we know when to put the stop loss, but sometimes it is crucial to know when to exit. It is impossible to know exactly, but for exiting, when I do early exit, when I see that the market grabbed huge liquidity from a smart money zone, this is where normally I exit early. All right. So here we see the GBPUSD, the way it is making, it's most likely we'll see that this market may continue to drop further. So the best time to exit is that I use for when I see that the market gathered liquidity from a smart money zone. So what is a smart money zone? I think Matt that also had a question before, I forgot it, that order block, right? So this is where you see this dotted line is the order block. And the way GBPUSD, we see that there is a very sharp rejection. Okay, so we execute that trade, right? Let's analyze that trade as well. All right, and then we'll go back to the gold trade also, and then we'll come back, we'll go to the indices, that how we can find opportunity. Now, what did I look at in that trade on GBPUSD? You guys saw that I was on live. Let me see, replay the chart. Now, this is where most retail trader will get trapped in that area. This is the 5 minutes on GBPUSD. Why? Because you see that GBPUSD, this market, what you see, all right, it's a local uptrend. Local uptrend, keep in mind that local and global, 2 points, very important. For those who had an option, I'll recommend you to take notes so that you know exactly, how to, how to understand or how to keep track of what I'm saying. So local and global is very important. Why? Because when you know how to synchronize local and the global, all right, that means that Earth and the universe, when you know how to synchronize them, then when you know that exactly when to find the entry opportunity. Now, if you look at this chart here on Gbpusd, I have a question for you guys. Which in this Gbpusd chart, what is the global trend and what is the local trend? Let me know, guys. Okay, so let me see. All right, so Zofia, global downtrend, local uptrend. Very good answer. Major local up. Okay, very good. Global trend. Okay, so I see that everyone is correct in your answer. Very good. Now, this is what it is. You can see that this is what you need to understand. When you see that, let's say a market in a global downtrend, right? And then it has gone for a local uptrend, right? So local uptrend means that at some point, this local uptrend will get exhausted and will merge with the global downtrend. This is where you see that the market will have a bigger drop. Now, when it will have this global downtrend, when you see that the market gathers that liquidity. So again, recapping, you need to find out that global trend, local trend, all right, not local bars or global bars. Some country has a local bars, local trend, local uptrend with the global downtrend. Right now, before that local uptrend changes to the local downtrend, it will grab liquidity, and this is where the entry. Now I know that you might, in a very short period of time thinking a lot of them. That's why analysis comes in place. That's why experience comes in place. Now, if we look at this trade on Gbpusd, what do you see? The daily is a global downtrend. Locally, it has gone up. All right, you can see the 5 minutes. And this candle, this 5 minutes, you see this is a swing high, has crossed that high, gathered that liquidity, and then it prepared for that drop. And this is what I have entered, right? So we secured some peep on it. And let's find out what is the next opportunity coming up. If you want to know more, learn more, and grow more as a trader, also don't hesitate to join me in the link below this video. There are a couple of spots still available. It's gonna close for some period of time until I find another gap. So still today you can join. I do share all my trade, including, you can see this is the Gbpusd trade that we have traded live. Also I have shared with the VIPs with entry, stop loss, and take profit. In addition, early today we had gold trade winner, yesterday GBP JPY 2 trades winner, AUD USD winner, all of them. You can see all of them linked below this video in the description. Visit the website and then you can check it out. With that being said, let's quickly look at now on US30. Let's find out where is the next opportunity on us in this instrument. Now there is a 4-hour candle close coming up on indices as well. Looking at US30, I will be looking at bigger picture, looking at the monthly time frame to see. We can see that from the monthly perspective, this is a bearish market. All right, so what we see in this market, that previous months a long bearish engulfer with a long wick at the bottom. Now what we saw, that today the market has gone back up on this long wick bearish candle, and in this monthly candle so far the price has dropped well below, and I think that the market may continue to drop to create a new lower low. Now if we look at the weekly time frame, we can see that there was a gap opening here on US30 with a bearish candle, and with that gap opening so far we have seen significant drop. And if we look at the daily time frame, we can see there is a bearish candle, also there's a gap opening, and we can expect for the price to drop. So from all time frame we see that this market is trending down. Now 35 minutes remaining for this candle to be closed, and what I think that the market might grab another amount of liquidity before dropping further. As you can see, this is the previous resistance here, and where we see that we could see an upside bias again before dropping further, because there is a rejection here on US30. So yeah, we may not see direct drop from here, though it gathered liquidity here. For me, what I think that is still not enough for a big drop. Instead, we could see further liquidity trigger before dropping down further on US30. And let's see what's happening with NASDAQ as well. NASDAQ also gathering liquidity. Now, NASDAQ looks a bit more bearish than US30. It might drop. Okay, so here we see that there is a multiple times the price gathered liquidity, and we could see that this one also coming down. All right, so hope that you're enjoying. Make sure that you like this stream and also be patient. You see that we do open frequent trades, but at the same time make sure you become patient. That some of you mentioned that earlier, you struggle from patience, so you need a solution for this, how you can be patient. As I mentioned earlier, you need to be with an environment, with a situation where you can meet with the patient. That's why this VIP chat group, for those who are struggling with patient, I always remain active on the chat group. You can talk to me for more information that how you can develop that patience. But I would say that connected with trader, all right, that will help you to develop that patience. Okay, so local trade, individual, while global sales depending on. Okay, at what time frame is considered local? Okay, very good question. So there is no specific time frame for local, all right. It can be any time frame. So the way you will be considering local and global is based on the multi-time frame approach. So basically, as a rule of thumb, that I would say your trading time is local time, and at least 2 time frame higher is global time. You can note that down. So your trading time is local time, and at least 2 time frame higher is global time. For example, if your trading time is 5 minutes, then you can say that 1 hour or daily will be a global trend. If your trading time is 4 hours, then maybe weekly, daily, monthly is global trend. So it will depend on what time frame you are trading, and you can make it based on your time frame. Okay, guys. So now let me see where global trend is down. Okay, XY, coach, do you think gold is still consolidating? Let me see. Gold, we'll go back to gold to see where is the next opportunity. Gold, what I think, that you see the price has broken this support level here, and it might, as I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the session, that gold is still bearish. I still think that gold will drop further. Still downside. Before it reverse, we could see further downside on gold, because here with this news announcement, we have seen that gold in fact had a massive liquidity trigger. Now let's quickly look at the DXY to see what's happening. Now we see the DXY. Okay guys, so what we hear on, let's see, on DXY, guys. Okay, so I hope that you guys can hear me. Let me see on DXY. Right, so hope that you can hear me, and in the meantime I'll just have a little bit of water, and stay tuned guys. I'll be back in just less than 1 minute. All right, I'm back. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. Let's find out where is the next opportunity for us on gold and other instrument. First of all, I'll go back to gold again to see where is the next opportunity. Okay, so here now, if this market wants to reverse, then we might see the different kind of pattern. I don't think that it's still ready for a reversal, though the price has broken the low and now it's heading to the upside. Okay, so you see that some bullish momentum. Right? So it is not a good idea to expect that gold will just reverse from here. Instead, what is dropping is likely to drop. That's the law of trading. This is where that almost everyone fell in the beginning, is to find out which way to trade. Now there are two most important part as a trader that you need to understand. Is the first part is which way to trade. Second part is when to trade. All right, so when it comes to which way to trade is where it comes down to the understanding the direction of the trend. See that whenever it's going up, it's getting rejected, so still the market trend is bearish. All right, so if you look at the daily, you can see that whenever the market is heading to the daily opening and closing, it's getting rejected. So as tomorrow is Friday, very important day, so let's see in terms of news announcement how the market is evolving over time. Let me see. If we look at the news announcement, looking at the calendar, what we see here on today coming up, Powell will speak, and then 10:30 p.m. CAD coming up tomorrow, also dollar coming up, and then okay, so tomorrow a big day for CAD and dollar. So let's quickly look at the dollar CAD because it's gonna be very volatile, dollar CAD as well. Okay, so then I'll come back to gold again, guys. Let me see the dollar CAD. Are you energized, guys? Let me know in the live chat. Do you feel bored? Trading is a little bit of boring, I know, but if you are on it, it's gonna give you a lot of excitement, entertainment, and we are making consistent peep, you know that, and we discuss a lot about the trading psychology. I hope that you guys enjoying. Let me know in the live chat if you're enjoying. So for those who are enjoying, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, press that bell button. I want to see that everyone has pressed that like button and also subscribe that channel. So let me see how many of you has pressed that button. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, so looking at dollar CAD now. Before that, let me see, guys. Simon. Okay, so global trend. Yes, absolutely. Did our thank you, our Vivaya. What's your thought? Yeah, those. What's What is going on with gold? Gold, yeah, it's just consolidating. We can is the mentorship program same as lifetime access? Yes, same as the lifetime access, the same thing. Okay, thank you. I think so. You can find the link below this video in the description area. Once you're on the website, you can click join now button. So I think gold and NASDAQ will give a small pullback before dropping further down. Can you check oil, please? We'll be looking at that. Anyone who is RAM, yeah, absolutely, Jackson. I think gold is going up to get liquidity. RAM, okay, Ram, if you have any question, no problem. You can go to the live chat on the website. Isa is there. She will be able to help you to answer any question that you have. Very much possible that EuroCAD on sell position now, sir. Okay, we'll be looking at that. Thank you very much. So let's see. You see that gold. Okay, you can see that gold again after breaking the high, it's again getting rejected. So very interestingly, gold is bearish. So let me see the GBPUSD. So we had, let me see the GBPUSD. GBPUSD, I think it's gonna create another bearish pattern. We might see another wave of drop on GBPUSD. Okay, we see the GBPUSD having another bearish price action, showing another bearish price action on GBPUSD. So you might see that now the price coming down to from that level. We could see 1.2149. It's gonna highly likely we could see that GBPUSD coming back to that level. already dropped. It's become a bit late. It's gonna drop again, highly likely. We could see that breaking this low, coming back below 1.2150, very likely. All right, so very high probability that Gbpusd may drop at the moment. Okay, guys, let me see. So 15 minutes bearish candle. So you might see now pullback and then okay, so let me see where is the next opportunity, guys. Don't be impatient. Once we will find that, we will be entering again if we need it. This is our job, is to find the trade and then and then buying and selling. Let me quickly look at all the pairs. Okay, we are talking about the dollar CAD, which is very important as tomorrow dollar CAD news coming up. Let me find out where is the next opportunity on dollar CAD. All right, so let's look at first of all daily time frame on dollar CAD. Now if we look at the daily chart, I'll be looking at the multi time frame. First let's look at the monthly to see overall direction in the market. Now from the monthly we see that this is a dollar CAD is a long-term bull market. All right, the price just below the monthly opening and closing in that area, and we saw that from that zone on dollar CAD the price so far at the end of the month is forming a monthly doji. Now this monthly doji already has broken a resistance line, has got rejected, and also it has tested this level here. So if we look at the bigger picture on dollar CAD, from bigger picture perspective, this instrument this month, so you could see the dollar CAD is in this narrow range. So that means that from the monthly range, means on the lower time frame, there should be a lot of trading opportunity. And this month, so you could see that it's still dollar CAD is in the upcoming months going up and down. We might see this range. Now, if you look at the weekly, this is the last day of the trading week coming up. We have seen so far the price tested the high, and I think the dollar CAD from the weekly showing that potentially downside. Let me see the daily. Now today is the last day. I mean the day before last day of trading week. There's one more day for the week, and this is the daily candle, and I think that on the daily as well I see potential downside on dollar CAD. The reason is you can see that this is a very sharply dropping market, pullback, another drop, has gone back up, we can expect another drop. Now always keep in mind, guys, the trend is the most important part that you need to consider when you are trading, because when you are trading with the trend, this is where the right trades comes in place. How do you identify the trend? Every decision that I make in my trading based on trend is your friend until you are trading. All right, so if you are quitting, then you don't need trend anymore. Don't quit. Quitter never wins. Trading is easy, not hard. I know that some of you probably struggling from being patient or doing the risk management, but believe in yourself. All right, you can do it. It's not hard. The only thing that you need is to set a goal and then find out the right strategy, right guidance, and you can do it. It's a freedom. Now you can see that from the daily, the price tested the 20 MA and has formed this long wick doji. It's forming still 7 hours, almost half days remaining, and I think that dollar CAD may continue to drop. So downside on dollar CAD for me from lower time frame perspective, we see that here is a little bit of tricky price action. You can see there's a big red candle, couple of dojis here, 4-hour candle. This is the last 4 hour. Afterwards there is another one. It's almost 3 hours remaining for this candle, dollar CAD, and I think that we might see some upside, and then we can expect further rejection, and it might test some of part of this zone, and then we could see the dollar CAD from that level is getting rejected, coming back to this support level. So with that being said, yeah, so if you look at the lower time frame, we can see that in this lower time frame, the market is basically forming that bearish price action. Yeah, we see that the market is basically here. We see potentially bearish, and yeah, as the news coming, we can expect some initial upside here, gathering liquidity, and then we can expect for dollar CAD come down, and we might see during the news is coming back down here. So there is a probability for downside momentum. I'll wait for selling opportunity on dollar CAD. All right, guys, you're enjoying? Let me know in the live chat your reaction to the live session, and how are you doing? What's the new? Is that a new trade? Dollar yen, yeah. Are you in gold trade now? No, not yet. I'm not in trading yet. So we closed all our trade with profit. Coach, I see on the daily on gold trade there is FBG near 1870 roughly. Do you think price will go before the trend change? Okay, I will 5 million low. Okay, so you think that at 1870 on the daily FBG? Okay, let's quickly look at. So you mean this one? Yes, this is what I was talking about, that this is a fair value gap. Yeah, this is a clean gap here, and this is a complete imbalance in the market, and very highly likely that gold will come down to fill that imbalance. This is what I was talking about. And the way gold is dropping, if you look at the monthly time frame, if you haven't watched my weekly forex forecast, I will recommend you to watch. This is what exactly I mentioned in the weekly forex forecast as well, how gold might do. And this is a great lesson that you can save, that I will recommend you to watch, because when I post the weekly forex forecast, it's a completely different thing that you can see anywhere. So make sure you guys like and also subscribe, press that bell button so that you are not missing out for weekly forex forecast, or you can go back to some of the old weekly forex forecasts, see how I did, how the market played out. That will be really, really helpful to you. So now what we see here on gold, the market, this is the zone where fair value gap, and I think that it gonna exceed even that part, okay? Because when it start to drop, we might see that gold having a drastic drop. And for longer term, I think that gold is heading to this level here. So we might see break of this even 1800 level. So with that being said, from weekly, this is a massive drop in all those weekly candles. This week the highest volatility, and you see that this is a liquidity zone. The market might break any of this low, and then we might see that it's going up for pullback. Now looking at the daily, what we see here on the daily is for the price to see that it's trying to break to the downside from 4 hour. Yeah, so this is a long bearish engulfer closing as a middleman. All right, so it's forming a middleman. So if you are not sure about the middleman, let me know. So what we see here is a middleman formation. Now with that middleman, there is a very sharp rejection, okay? So in all time frame, from 30 minutes, it looks very nice on the 30 minutes, a very sharp rejection, and we see this structure, liquidity gap, breakdown. Now it is forming another breakdown structure. So yeah, there is a high probability for potential drop as the candle close coming. We might see that for hour, you can see it's forming a middleman. Yeah, so we can expect gold to come down to 1867 or even breaking the low further. Okay, so looking at GBP USD, okay, so GBP USD on that zone. So from that level, it has yeah. So here a little bit of complicated on GBP USD, but I see that gold looks very nice at the moment. Gold looks very nice, all right. And I'll be looking at dollar yen also. Let me see. Okay, so monthly close is very, very important, guys. Tomorrow is the last day of the month and also last day of the week. So if we look at on this market on dollar yen, let's see what is the next opportunity on dollar yen. All right. So as the monthly close coming up, we should have an incredible trading opportunity in all of them. All right. So we'll be looking at now on dollar yen. I'll be looking at the multi-time frame approach to see where is the next opportunity coming up. Now from the monthly time frame approach, from the monthly we can see that dollar yen is starting with this big move followed by this correction. It is in another impulsive phase, and with that move, now looking at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective there is a huge liquidity grab here, back to back 3 long wick candle on dollar yen, another liquidity candle here with a long wick doji, and with this back to back 2 candle on dollar yen, we have seen that price has gone back up, tested this resistance level, and we see that from the daily perspective on dollar yen, we can see that from the daily as well, this is a strong bullish impulse followed by coming down for a deeper pullback, and it's still maintaining that uptrend, but we might see that now deeper pullback on dollar yen. I really don't like to trade against the trend. Always trading with the trend is the most, what I can say, the exciting thing that you can do. Always trading with the trend, and that's why I talk about the local and global trend as well, which is very important that you always identify the major direction of the trend with the lower time frame and higher time frame, so that you know exactly which way is the right way to trade. So here we see that from the intraday perspective on dollar yen, market is trying to change its trend, but any of this swing low is broken, or any of this swing low broken, I will be looking for entry opportunity on dollar yen, especially below this level. Breaking this low, will look for buying opportunity on dollar yen, and any trade that are coming along the way, definitely I'll be sharing with you guys. As you know that all the trade that I open, I share with VIPs in the VIP group as well, so you can check out all the link in the description area if you want to see all the trade that I'm opening. And at the same time, if you are trading, make sure guys you trade with a regulated broker. The broker that I'm trading, also I put a link in the description area. You can use that link to join a regulated broker, and also I can give you a link in the live chat. So let me give you the live chat, a link in the live chat. You can use that link to start trading with a regulated broker. So let me see now. We saw the dollar yen is started to drop. Let me see. With that drop, we might see some again upside on gold. So gold closed as a 4-hour red candle, and here we might see now local again pullback. See, it's very interesting price action here on gold. And the way I see gold price action for me is bearish, and I think that it's gonna keep dropping. And guys, make sure that you join the free Telegram channel as well. Have you joined that? Let me see that everyone has joined that free Telegram channel. Yep, I see that many of you have joined. Let me give you that link for free Telegram channel, so that you're not missing out anything, any post educational content that we are releasing every single day. So I have given a link also in the live chat. You can use that link to join free Telegram channel. And yeah, perfect trade idea. Yeah, absolutely, thank you very much. So now let me see here on okay, we see that the market is consolidating in that area. For an entry, we need to look for really a perfect entry opportunity, and then you can look for an entry. Patience is the key. As you have seen early today, we had an incredible trade on GBP USD. Before that, we had a winning trade on gold in the VIP group as well. And any trade that I open, I do share with the VIPs as well. And also there is a new opportunity available for everyone who are trading in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Even you can directly copy those trade when you are learning and growing. You can check, you can see all of them, that how I'm trading. So because this is how, and I think that the best way to learn and grow. So we see the dollar yen here in that zone, the market on the local time frame trying to create this bearish pattern. So this is the 1 hour chart. So this is the wave could be on dollar yen is coming down to the support level, breaking the low, and then going to the upside. That could be the situation with dollar yen. Okay, so normally I hesitate to trade against the trend. So, and with that, with that melting, we could see that dollar yen coming down, creating a new lower low, and then we might see that upside momentum. So local time frame on the, let's say on the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, we see any kind of entry, definitely I will be also jumping on that trade as soon as I will find that. So okay, so let's see gold again. Here it is still not a very good place for an entry on gold. GBP JPY. Okay, so GBP JPY is currently very good for trading as well. Let me quickly look at GJ. Okay, this is the trade. We had back-to-back three trades on GBP JPY. Let me show you this one, and then we will be looking at where we can find an entry. What is the next point? But it is important that also, the reason I bring it always is because that in what situation the trade has been taken. Because just following a signal, I know that you may not be able to be profitable over the long term. So that's why I always encourage you to pay attention so that you can learn and you can trade by yourself. I'm sure that every one of you have an intention to trade by yourself. This is a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade. Just yesterday, just after the New York session live, we have closed on GBP JPY. Now this is the trade. You can see exact entry. All right, we sold at 181.43. Stop loss was 181.60, only a couple of pips, and TP target at 181.06. Now this trade on GJ, all right, so in what situation I have opened, this is the main point here. Now let me bring that. Okay, so when this market is trending locally to the upside, creating series of higher high and higher low, this is what I was talking about, that local and global trend. Let's draw the resistance line here. You can see this level is a crucial point, support here, resistance here, which also acting here as a resistance. And from that zone, we saw that GJ, we had one trade here, we took profit, and then it has gone back up, and we have taken another trade. Now here we saw that the market has broken this high and went to that liquidity zone, broken that resistance, created this false breakout, immediately got rejected inside the support, inside the resistance zone, formed this long wick candle. Now when this candle was forming, this is what I call for the trade that has given this massive winning, quite a few. So you can see we have almost close 3 to 1 reward to risk ratio trade. And this is what the power of understanding the liquidity that I always talk about. And if you really want to master trading, you must know how to identify the liquidity. Okay, so when you see the market gathers liquidity, this is where you can find the best trade possible. Now at the moment, you can see during the news there is a massive movement to the upside, and this is a globally downtrend. Here the price has gone back up. What I think that now GJ might be preparing for another drop. So there is a probability for another drop on GBP JPY, which is very likely to happen. So let's find out where is the next opportunity. As soon as you will find that entry, I will be looking to enter, and also I'll be sharing with you guys wherever you are. With that being said, I hope that you are enjoying the live session. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, press that bell button so that you're notified for everything. If you truly want to be a profitable trader, this is the right channel that you will find everything for you. I'm here to help you every way possible in your trading journey. So make sure you take the full advantage of everything, all the content that I'm posting, all the material that available for you to be part of, to grow as a trader, so that you can build the life that you dream, that you deserve. I'm sure that every one of you are on that journey. And let me know in the live chat, are you truly want to be a profitable trader? Thank you very much. Gold is, yeah. What is middleman, please? Thank you. Middleman is a candlestick pattern, and you can find that in your student dashboard. More things available, more, I can say, information. So middleman is a candlestick pattern that, let me quickly give you a rundown on middleman. So what is a middleman? If you look at a candlestick pattern, this is a candle. An isolated candle may not be a middleman, but when you see the same equal length with equal almost healthy body, which considered as middleman, but in isolation it's not a middleman. A middleman candlestick pattern will be considered when you see that candle is a breakout from a structure. Now let me show you an example of that. What is a middleman? Perfect example, so that you can spot it straight away. Now let me see here. There's a lot. This is a perfect example of a middleman. We had a massive trade with this middleman, and this is a middleman. Okay, especially when you see that middleman has gathered liquidity, is where is a high probability trade. Now this middleman, okay, is, you can see the market has broken the low, broken the high, formed this long wick candle, and which has almost equal wick, little bit of long and short, but which is a very ideal example of a middleman. Now middleman is one of my favorite trading strategy. When you see that this kind of middleman form breaking out of a structure, it's a very high probability trade setup. Now more rules available for you to understand what is a middleman. I think if you are our lifetime member, you can find it on your student dashboard, how to you can see that middleman trading strategy that's available on your dashboard. Once you're on the dashboard, go to your course tab, and then you'll see that middleman trading strategy. So especially on the 4-hour time frame is where middleman is very, very powerful. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this live session. I'm almost at the end of this session, and I truly enjoyed with you all of your support to this channel. And also every day we are doing a lot of trades, and let's keep up, guys. Tomorrow is the last day of trading week, a very, very volatile day. Some area gonna be very volatile, so I will be trading tomorrow as well, and I'll see you again tomorrow, guys, in the live session. Until that, stay well, stay happy. See you tomorrow. Keep the profit in your trading account, trade with a regulated broker, and always trade less but more in trading. Okay, so less is more in trading. Until that, stay well, stay happy. See you tomorrow.